Woke women get called out in public.
Ooh.
What is good? Welcome back to the podcast, Flawdcast. I messed up. Hold on, let's start that back. Okay, ready? Hold on, ready? Hold on, how do I rewind it? Oh, no, this one. What is... I pressed that way too quick. All right, ready? What is good? Welcome back to the Flawdcast. I am your boy Flawdzilla, and I'm here with my lovely host Mo'Zilla.
What up, yo?
Lovely co-host. I'm messing up today. Anyway, this is the last demo place on the internet, and we are glad that you could be here with us today. All right, okay, and you will be too by the end of this video. I guarantee it, or your money back.
All of it.
Okay, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we drop.
Flawd's booty.
First and foremost. Second of all, make sure you like this video, please, because it really makes all the difference. We need 800 subs to hit 100K, which means those likes, they're helping so much. Thank you guys so much.
So crazy.
So, anyway, this video is about woke women getting called out in public. I've seen a couple other people react to this video, and we were going to react to it a few days ago, but for some reason we didn't. Oh, because she got her teeth pulled, and she was in mouth pain, and we forgot about it. So we're getting to it now, but shout out Black Conservative Perspective. He was one of the people I seen react to it, and the Poor Man's Podcast. I seen him react to it too.
Yes.
So now that we got all that out of the way, without further ado,
Spaghetti.
let's get into this thing, man. All right, one more time, you guys. Hit that like button, please. Appreciate you guys.
Please.
I have two comments to make. First, I want to direct this to Miss Skinny Minnie.
Which Miss Skinny Minnie?
Isn't her name Mimi or Skinny Minnie?
Yeah, okay, Mimi.
Well, the skinniest girl up there. Anyways.
Oh, good one.
She made a comment that you have to have a lot of willingness and motivation to be
I was quoting
skinny.
Dr. Kelly Brownell of Yale. That's what he says.
I don't care who you was quoting. You said it, own it.
What?
I agree with him, absolutely.
Okay, good. But I'm a plus-size model. I am willing and motivated to wake up every day to keep these curves. I don't want to wake up and look like you and be confused.
That's
and
a lie.
Everybody.
That's a
Why
lie.
don't you say what you have to say and stand up
That's
for
a
what
lie.
you believe?
Oh, I was just tagging on to she was talking about the same Yale Center. So.
Okay, but let me ask you a question while you're standing up.
She's
Why
lying
is it
anyway.
okay for you to call her Skinny Minnie?
Tell her, Dr. Phil. I'm usually not on Dr. Phil's side in these shows because he always is like, he's such a white knight sometimes and makes it seem like dudes are always wrong. And the women are like, if a girl says he was abusive, Dr. Phil immediately turns into the, why don't you abuse me, or like just some like dumb, like I don't know about that. That might be more Steve
Why don't you come up here
Wilkos.
and punch me in my face?
Yeah, that might be more Steve Wilkos what I was talking about. But Dr. Phil definitely he be talking shit. He just automatically believes the chick in those type of situations unless there's an overwhelming amount of proof that it's not true, which is something that is just I hate so much because like I understand you can't see all abuse, but to just assume that women are just telling the truth in that type of situation without hearing any of the story, without hearing anything from the other person, you should at least hear both sides before you make that assumption, because a lot of these women out here are doing that because they know how people respond to it. That's why you keep giving them that right away of yep, we got you. Fuck that. We don't like abusers, when no one likes abusers. So to act like women aren't capable of being abusers mentally or physically is crazy, because the manipulation like that, trying to make their man look like an abuser is abuse. Like that's not only abuse, but it's also criminal, you know. But it's just that's one of the things I'm sick of in this world. I feel like we've been watching a lot of feminism videos recently.
For real, we have.
Well, yeah, he's right too. Why was it okay for you to call her Skinny Minnie? But if she would have been like, hey, fatty, you would have been offended, right? Even though you're not ashamed of your curves. But if she would have said that, it would have been an issue.
Is it okay for you to call her Skinny Minnie? But it's not okay for her to comment about someone's size that's long.
Gotcha, bitch. I don't know her name. So.
No.
Okay, you got me on that.
Wrong. Oh, so moving on. No, bitch. Yo, I'm sorry. I just got really triggered. But I hate that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That like, okay, yeah, no, you got me. Okay, let's not focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. If you had just made a point, you would want to sit in that fucking shine for 15 minutes.
Ambiance.
Stupid ass. Bask in it. That's the word I couldn't think.
Mm-hmm.
You be basking in that glow for so long. Like, don't play with me. Moving on. I can't take this embarrassment. Only when I'm embarrassing people. Like, bitch, if you don't get out of here looking like fucking Sherman Klump.
Wow.
She sounded like him too. She delivered that joke like Eddie Murphy in in Nutty Professor too.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Okay, you got me on that, but moving on. No.
And she did know her name because she said, "Isn't her name Minnie?" Bitch, you knew her name.
Yeah, right.
You just put skinny in front of it like a disrespectful bitch. Isn't her name Mimi? You actually knew her name was Mimi and called her Skinny Minnie or something.
Yeah,
Stupid
whatever.
ass.
No chubbies. No chubbies. No, I got. Okay, you got me on that, but moving on. No chubbies. No chubbies. No, I got something for no chubbies.
You said it. Own it.
Nice. Nice.
In this tyrannical patriarchy, of course, who's at the top?
Jordan
Men.
Peterson.
Some men.
White men.
Well, that's
White,
another
rich,
thing. It's like,
Anglo-Saxon men.
Does it matter?
well, first of all,
still
it depends
a
on
small
which
amount of
element
men.
of the hierarchy you look at. And second of all, it's not men. Okay? It's a tiny percentage of men.
Yep.
And that's not the same as men.
Sure isn't.
Because most men aren't at the top. In fact, if you look at people who
They're
are
at the bottom.
truly at the bottom, most
men.
of them are men.
Yep.
So it's a small proportion
Weird.
of men.
Complaining
And
about
then
some shit.
It's a very arbitrary slice. It's like, okay, so you're saying, well, what are we saying exactly? There's a
And also, hold on, my bad. I don't mean to interrupt him, but bitch, you're sitting up here with Jordan Peterson. You're sitting right across from this nigga. You're trying to act like you're not. Are you not making it? Are you not making it happen? Are you not grinding? Because you are sitting across from this nigga that is supposedly one of these men, right? One of these men who are
Yeah, you're
so
asking
above
him
everybody.
questions.
You're sitting right across from him. Pretty much an equal. Damn sure not mentally, but pretty much an equal. So stop acting like it just doesn't even make any sense. Like, where are you even pulling this shit from? What experience are you pulling this from? Experiences
I
of
don't
the
understand.
past
That you never
that you've
lived through.
never been through. Like, where are you getting? You can just make up reality
Yeah.
and just run with that and say that's the problem. This is the same problem I've been hearing for years, but it ain't the problem I've been seeing. Like, come on, man. Like, so women raise kids, have these kids, take like single mothers, so strong, do all this stuff, da 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 da. It should hold them back, da da da. So if you are able to do all that, you really think you're being held back? You have all these things that supposedly
Exactly.
hold you back, but you still get through them.
Yep.
Just like that's just life. That is how life works. But it's only when it's convenient. Like when it's convenient for their argument, women are being held back. When they want to make men feel shame for some reason,
They're strong,
like
independent,
yeah.
doing it, everything
Exactly.
by themselves.
it's they're both, which actually speaks volumes, because that means there's a spectrum, just like there is of men. There's a spectrum of men at the bottom, and then there's very few men at the top. It is what it is. Technically everyone could complain about these fucking little bit amount of people at the top, and it's not a gender situation.
No, it's classist.
It's
like
class
you say.
again. It's class.
Proportionate number of white. It's a very arbitrary slice. It's like, okay, so you're saying, well, what are we saying exactly? There's a disproportionate number of white Anglo-Saxon men who are billionaires. Could easily be. What does that have to do with men exactly? Why is that a male thing?
How does that involve
It's
me?
not like all these men are like that. They're not like that.
Look at her
It's
face.
a tiny proportion of people
She is
who are
losing.
like that, and they do happen to mostly be men. And,
She's losing.
But that doesn't indicate some fundamental inadequacy in the entire social structure. I mean, 99% of bricklayers are men. Is that a problem? Well, nobody ever points it out. Like, all you have to do is go on the U.S. Department of Labor website, and you can look at occupation ranked by gender. There's about 50 occupations that are 95% men and over. You don't ever hear a word about them.
Nope, only the ones that matter and convenient
for your
argument.
Grueling, difficult, trade-related, intensely laborious outside
You want all
jobs.
the best jobs.
Well, that's why.
Everyone wants the fucking best jobs, though.
And why aren't we struggling for equality, gender equality among bricklayers?
Facts.
By force, let's say. From here on in, it's by fiat, man. 50% of women, they want to be nurses. No damn way. It's off to the
Yo, imagine.
It's off to the bricklayers.
Imagine that, though. Imagine if they were like, nope, we need 50% women in everything. You know how many women would be pissed that they have to actually do that?
And it's by picking randomly, too.
Yes.
It's not
if it had to happen. Not, you don't get to choose. We're fixing this problem. And you put 50% women in every job. They would be like, they would be complaining. Let's go back to what it was, please. Let's go back to the free choice where I just had to work hard, please.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
brickworks with you.
I want to get paid the same as a man.
Force, let's say. From here on in, it's by fiat, man. 50% of women, they want to be nurses. No damn way. It's off to the brickworks with you.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that.
Stop having babies.
If you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
No, that's not how it works. Wait, no. What'd you just say? What'd you just say?
Bitch.
Do I get to choose what I doesn't she have to choose?
Yes.
What is going on here? Wait a second. Hold on.
Of course, because it's fucking sin.
The entire argument was false.
From jump.
The gender wage pay gap.
Yep.
False.
Look,
Debunked.
and that was a bitch from Manchester, New Hampshire. Of course.
Of course. That's where we're from. That's our home state, home city. In case you didn't know. Fucking shout out New Hampshire, but fuck her. Yeah, the gender wage pay gap. False. Debunked. What was the second thing she said? Oh, my body, my choice. You already have that choice.
Absolutely.
What are you even talking about? What are you asking for?
Yeah.
Like we just said, they just make this shit up. They literally just.
What is going on?
Go ahead.
Yes.
It's because they're just pulling this shit from any different time. Like, yep, we're all going through this. What can I complain about today? I'm a dumb bitch. What can I complain about? And they all cheered.
Ew.
Look at her. She's terrible.
Bitch,
terrible.
what are you gonna do? What are you doing?
Yup. You'll get the same if you do as good a job, nigga. Shout out Trump, nigga. He said exactly the facts of the situation. Do the job exactly as good as a man. You'll get the same. If it be as indispensable as a man, you'll get exactly the same. Don't have babies.
Ew.
You'll get it exactly the same.
Yo, her face,
hard.
like
You'll
she
get exactly the
really
same.
thought she was like shutting shit down. Like,
Answer.
Like, bitch,
Go ahead.
ew.
He killed it though.
Ew.
He answered that. I'm so happy that's why Trump, presidents are presidents, whatever. They're all figureheads. It's like people, there's shit going on deeper than that where the president ain't even fucking, the president's temporary while they're fucking doing everything they're doing consistently, right? The president changes out, but the people behind are just corrupt the whole time. So this nigga easily could have just went along and just like lied to people all day long. Like, this dude at least tried to do what he could, to speak the truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That is, I gotta admire that because the president really don't do shit, you know? All he does is sit there and lie to you. And this dude was like, yo, nah, fuck that. No, I'm not gonna sit here and call to you.
That's crazy.
Like, you gotta appreciate it, bro. You gotta.
You're gonna make the same if you do as good a job.
Featured guest. Could you actually accurately
I'm a
state?
featured guest at the deplorable.
I know that you are. You're actually the only woman who's actually featured. Because guess what? It's a bunch of dudes. And I do not appreciate that.
Did you just call me a woman? I'm legally a man.
Are you?
Yes.
Do your viewers realize that?
What?
Yes. I did a whole video on it.
You're legally a man?
I am legally a man.
Do you identify as a cis woman or
Why did she get
or transgender?
I'm a man.
You're a man?
Yes.
Can I interject?
That's it.
I'm surprised by that.
Whoa, you get to say that? Whoa, I'm offended. Whoa, get rid of this bitch, cancel her. Whoa.
Yep.
What? You're surprised by that? So, what about that nigga at Sonic that said, I can't believe you thought I was a man. What does it look like I am? When he looks like a man in a wig.
You look like a man.
Like, it is what it is, right? She looks like a woman, so you'd be surprised about it, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Exactly. That's how it works. You know, sometimes people are going to be like, oh, you look like a woman. You're a woman. They're going to assume you're a woman. That's how it works. Instead of trying to fucking demonize everybody for that, just understand that it's human. That's how humans are. We use our eyes to judge things.
Legit.
Oh, my God.
I never would have known that.
Cheers. All right, well, make sure to check people's pronouns first next time. I gotta get going.
Are people in there checking everyone's pronouns?
Shut up. You're not even.
Great people.
Okay.
Cheers.
And it doesn't even matter. And it doesn't even matter if they, I don't know, hold on, but it doesn't even matter if they're checking pronouns in there because, bitch, are you checking pronouns? Because you're not. You're trying, like, if they're not and you're not,
for real.
Are you trying to somehow make it seem like they're worse because they're not? Because they're not the ones who are fighting for people to say pronouns. You are.
Legit.
Like, what are you not? What are you not understanding here?
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you.
A lot of ugly bow ties. A lot of ugly bow ties.
Just my opinion.
Laura Southern's a man.
I love you a long time.
I guess that means there are no women on the actual bill.
The definition of feminism across the board is the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. Yeah. I mean,
the what?
You need to acknowledge.
What'd she say? The what?
The social and something.
Women on the actual bill.
The definition of feminism across the board is the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
Yes.
I mean, you need to acknowledge
think
privilege first. If people could hear that about themselves and not be defensive, I think that we could probably push the needle forward a lot faster.
Maybe you should understand you have privilege too.
I'm not sure that I'm concerned whether or not you want to join as a man.
Is that not part of the issue? But that's segregating. That's segregating genders. If you're saying that you don't care about my opinion as a man, that goes against everything the feminist movement goes.
There's no logic at all ever in any of these things. And you see how she said the common definition, she tried to make herself seem like
across the board.
Yeah, and then immediately just said, fuck that.
It's still fucking dumb. Feminism is still stupid.
It is. Every time. All the way around. Get rid of it. Fuck out of here.
Power to the women! No more violence against women! Power to
Your kind is not welcome here.
No more violence against women! I support it, I support it.
20 years.
No, but I'm all up for that non-violence against women. I'm not violent, whoa. I'm not violent, no, I'm supporting everything you guys do. It's excellent. Power to the women! No more... Oh my days, hey, relax. Relax. I'm totally with everything you do. I'm with everything you do.
He's agreeing.
You don't know.
Don't be, you're giving all the feminists a bad name. Relax. Whoa, relax yourself. Relax. You're giving all these people a bad name now. Be the feminist. I'm supporting it. Power to the women. No more violence. Stop shouting at me. Just enjoy the thing. Don't be making it all aggressive. I'm a man. I support it. Why did you step on my primaries? What's wrong with you? Go move back now. Give it up.
Bitch, you just moved into his space.
Bloody feminist. Give it up. Give it up. Don't be so aggressive. Exactly. You're so aggressive. Relax. I'm supporting this. Stop shouting in my face. I'm supporting this. Shut up.
It's not about anything that has to do with rights or equality or nothing. It has nothing to do with that.
Disgusting.
This is a hatred for men. That is all it is. If the man isn't,
she said he's exactly why we're here. Yo, you're disgusting.
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can actually hate men when this country was built by men. The world was built by men. Like, that's just a fact of the situation. All this technology used and everything you're doing, it's all built by men. What is the issue here? How do you hate men when men offer so many great things to the world? Every man isn't perfect. Every man isn't great.
Same goes with women. So
exactly. There's fucked up humans in every group that you break down.
Ew.
But it is what it is. So you're gonna really be a feminist, and because feminism is just a hatred of men. I don't care what nobody says. That's all it is.
Disgusting.
What else? What are you fighting for now?
You're probably feminist for like 3 years, and then you're fucking begging for some D.
Begging for a husband. It's
legit.
We talked about this morning, and it's just. I don't understand that it's legit just hatred. It is. It's just negativity, power. I want to have power. I want to feel special. Everyone wants to feel special. It's like
find a boyfriend
ridiculous.
and he'll make you feel special.
He just flipped this bitch's whole entire shit in 2 seconds by going over there and supporting her.
Legit.
He literally supported her situation and she hated him. Crazy. I mean, he shouldn't have grabbed her sign. That's where he did too much because it would have looked better if he didn't do that because she would have still reacted that way. But it is what it is.
Shut up!
Oh, and then she hit him.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why did she do that? Fucking women power. That's ridiculous. Oh my God, women power. How's about some paddy power?
Oh, it's fake.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's fake.
How about some what power?
Fake. I don't know. I think he said patty power, but that shit was fake. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that whole shit was fake. It was weird how she kicked him anyway. I knew that was weird. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that whole shit was just fake.
Yep. All right,
I mean, I don't really get what it's even in the video for, to be honest, because there was nothing that really came from it. Now that I know it's fake, it's like, what was the point? None of these other women around there did anything like bad, to be honest. They just tried to separate the situation. Like, no, go ahead. Move away from each other. Move away. None of them actually were like, yeah, man, get the fuck out of here. Besides the bitch that's hired to be there. So that shouldn't even been in this video, to be honest. But
yeah, that was whatever. Stupid.
Silly woman.
That's gonna though. Which one's wearing a mask? You brothers can get back in line.
Yeah, you get away from the camera.
So what's your point? Do you have any grievances coming up here?
Of course I have grievances.
So state your grievances, please.
That all men sexually harass women.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying you're generalizing that all men sexually.
I guarantee ain't no one sexually harassing you, bitch. Guarantee it. Niggas ain't even looking at you. Every nigga that has walked past you has been like, ugh.
How many times have you? Yeah, legit.
Yuck,
get out of here.
Yuck.
Dirty ass.
Ew. Every dude.
Harassment. What do you define as harassment?
Well, there's a kind of a broad spectrum between.
Kind of, right? You never encountered. Go ahead.
Shut the fuck up! You want to see the spectrum?
Do you want to have discourse, or do you want to use profanity?
First, there's interrupting me.
Okay, I'll let you speak. Go ahead.
Bitch.
Go ahead. Speak.
You are terrible.
You got the floor.
Oh, really? Have I? Have you stopped
Carol
interrupting me?
Go ahead.
No. There's a spectrum, and it ranks from interrupting to demeaning to belittling to raping.
So she thinks she just got sexually harassed because she got interrupted.
Interrupting, right? So what I just did, that was a form of harassment.
He says,
yeah, get out of here.
Yeah,
man.
get the fuck out of my shit.
This bitch just leaned on this nigga, jumped in front of him. He's talking, interrupted him. So you just sexually harassed him?
Yep.
I mean, sexually harassed him? I said sexually harassed him. You just sexually harassed him then by interrupting him, touching him, all that was
rubbing
all
up
sexual
on him.
harassment
Get off
by your
me,
definition.
nasty ass.
For real. Fuck out of here. He said, we ain't none of them men.
Yep.
He says,
yeah, get out of here, man.
Yep.
We ain't none of them guys, all right? You ain't about to come up here and cause no spectacle. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Did any of you see him just physically
Call the cops then, bitch.
Yes. Dirty ass bitch. Ew.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh, you nasty
That was a good one.
bitch.
That was a nice little quick one. I like that.
She pushed up. She touched him first.
She absolutely did.
Get out of my space.
I just want equality. I'm not even mad at women, right? It is what it is, but I just want it to be treated equal. Like women should not be able to get away with things that men can't get away with. I just don't think that that's fair, and especially with the law. Like, fuck out of here. That's not okay to me. That's not okay to me.
Wow.
And the numbers are so what's the word? So different. You know what I'm saying? The contrast is so different between men and women, and it's not okay. Not okay. But Yeah, that was entertaining. That was a
good one.
Yep. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we drop. Remember to always stay flawed. Don't you dare try play flawed. And if you see me in the streets, then you better say, hey, flawed.
For me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.